Welcome to a detailed explanation of the sixth gear revolution. My advice to you is not to fast forward or skip this information. What is the sixth gear revolution all about? The sixth gear revolution is to show individuals how exactly they can be able to create multiple streams of income using one source, give individuals access to control global market shares without manufacturing, productions, logistics, or international certifications. Who are the individuals running the sixth gear revolution? It is being run by Century 21 Freedom Group International, a non-governmental initiative made up of individuals from all walks of life working together to achieve a common goal of financial freedom, time freedom, and health freedom. Now, what do you stand to benefit going through this information? First, how to create multiple streams of income using one source. Secondly, how to access world-class mentorship to start or scale a business, and also understand the principle for success in business. And finally, create a global brand by understanding time and season. Note that the world has changed and the way money is also made has changed. You are no longer paid based on how hard you work for money. You are now paid based on the value you can drive globally. At the end of every human interaction, money is what is the end game. And money is multiplied in practical value depending on the number of W's you control in your life. What you do, when you do it, where you do it, and with whom you do it. And if you don't understand how money is being earned, you're going to miss out from the key information I'm about to share with you. The first individuals that earn money earn it by virtue of working for somebody. They are employees. So they have to exchange their time for money. They are working under somebody. So the more time you give, the more money for you. The less time you give, the less money you are able to earn. And then we have individuals that are self-employed. They have their own businesses that they run, but this business is tied to them because they are the lifeblood of the business. So if they do not work, they are unable to earn money as well. If they are not there to monitor how the business is growing, they are also shortchanging themselves. So no work, no pay. Also, there is no leverage because if they fall sick, the business is also sick. And then we have individuals that earn passive income. The first are the business owners. They've been able to build a system of people working for them. So even without them being in play, the system and the people mixed up with the understanding of leverage is able to create cash flow for them. With this cash flow in play, they begin to invest where money starts to work for them. All successful people have this one thing in common: leverage, the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money work for you. Understand that the world is always evolving. How did we even get here? We started with the agricultural revolution, where it was basically all about farming and people were comfortable with their lives. But understand that the world is always evolving, so it doesn't wait for any man. Immediately, we had the Industrial Revolution that gave room for the rise of more individuals that were smart and forward-thinking to position themselves and amass a whole lot of wealth. I'm talking about the likes of Henry Ford, the Rockefeller brothers, Dale Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, J.P. Getty. These are the industrialists as at then that took a stand to position themselves and also help increase the productivity of goods and the standard of living. While all of this was happening, people started revolting, people that were ignorant to this new revolution, and immediately industrialists went back, formulated a strategy, which is what we call as at today school. The essence of this strategy was to model and shaping and condition the behavior of children to act a specific way, to do specific activities at specific points in time without their mindset telling them that this is wrong. With this in play, this same structure was deployed in the workplace, where there's a way you dress, there's a language you speak, there are activities you do, you have your business ethics that you cannot go against, all at the end of the day for a pay of salary. And at the end of it all, there's pension, gratuity, and all of the income attached to it. But right about now, as I speak to you, certain commissions that are promised are no longer being delivered. And an average man is now tired, looking for a way out. Understand that while all of this was happening, the world also kept evolving. We had the internet revolution that gave room for the dot-com millionaires and billionaires as we have it. This revolution brought along with it access to information combined with global supply and demand in reshaping established conventions and destroying old world definitions. It didn't even end there, because as I speak to you now, the connected revolution is upon us. This is the last revolution for the common man. It is the sixth gear revolution that gives you access to the world at your fingertips, shows you how exactly you can be able to position yourself at a global level. Now, in this revolution, we recognize connectors. And a connector is someone who builds up a system or simply plugs into a system and connects people to value. If you don't understand your role you play as regards to this revolution, then you have a challenge activating the potentials that this revolution has to offer you. Let me tell you a short story of two friends that graduated, didn't have a job, but they understood that once there is life, there is hope, because they had big dreams for themselves. A big dream of living the good life. Now, with this in play, they started contemplating, started thinking, what can we do? Because they understood that if you have access to people, then you can be able to create something that can give you leverage. But then they said, what can we do? Because in our community, there's a challenge. I understand that for you to be an entrepreneur, that means you are solving a problem. And since there's no water, or there's water scarcity in our community, if we are able to serve water or deliver water to these people, then we can be paid. Hence, they decided to get a bucket. So they will take their time, go down, fetch water, bring it back to the community, and then they sell it at a rate of 1,000 naira. So they were doing this consistently. In a week, they were maxing 50 buckets, giving them a monthly income of 200,000 naira every single month. They did this for a while, and then 2 years later, Peter called Paul and said, yes, no doubt we are doing well for ourselves, but we cannot keep on laboring till the end of time. Here's what I've been studying and what I understand by the sixth gear revolution. Once you activate your sixth sense, you can be able to build a system and earn profit for life. It's going to take time. It's going to take us being patient, building a business to last. If you're willing to do it, we can do it together. And then as a team, we can achieve whatever we desire. Paul said, I am not interested. This is going to take time. I am very busy and I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. What if we lose everything that we've created? Honestly speaking, now is not the right time. And they both parted ways. Paul continued what he was doing with his one bucket, was consistent at it, and decided to also add up another bucket to see how he can increase his income, got the income to 400,000 naira every single month. He was able to change his circle of friends because the income has also increased, got access to a house for himself, bought a vehicle, and got married. You see, life is now upgrading itself. Responsibilities are piling up, but his income is constant. Understand this. Whoever you are, life will happen to you just the way it happened to Paul. And Paul's greatest mistake was that he wasn't prepared. Because with the tedious job he was doing, he fell sick, he got admitted, his house rent was due, and his children's school fees, it was about time for payment. Put together, while in his sick bed, he had a debt of well over 3.3 million naira. I understand that Paul has to work for him to make money. On the other hand, we had Peter. Peter spent the next 4 years to build a system for himself that he can be able to leverage. With this, he simply channeled water down to the community and was able to serve these individuals. So rather than serving just 10 people in a day, 50 in a week, he was able to serve 500 people every single day, not at the rate of 1,000 naira, but now at the rate of 100 naira. So daily his income was 50,000 naira. He had the opportunity with the system to work every single day, whether he's present or not, giving him a monthly income of 1.5 million naira. And with this, he was able to expand 1 year down the line to 15 more channels, giving him cumulatively An income monthly of 22.5 million naira. But understand, like I said, life will happen to every single person, but it is best that you are prepared when it happens to you. Life also happened to Peter. Peter fell sick, but that did not affect his business because he had built it to last. And as he was on his sick bed, he was still earning a leveraged passive income of 22.5 million naira. Understand this. Peter does not have to work to make money. You can call him a creator, but Paul, on the other hand, has to work to make money, a laborer. Let me give you pure explanation to this. If you have to exert energy for somebody to reward you with money, then you are a laborer. Whatever you're doing right about now, if you have to exert energy as you're listening to me for somebody to pay you at the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month, then you are a laborer. But if people are exerting energy and you are earning, then you are a creator, which means you don't have to exert energy like Peter, but the system itself is exerting energy by the leverage of people, and then you're earning. That is when you call yourself a creator. Understand that to build a global business like the type Peter has, three things has to be in play: leverage, which is people; value, which is the product or services that you give; and then partnership, because nobody succeeds alone. Our economy has changed. It is not about to change. It has already changed. And when you understand time and season, you get to position yourself effectively. We started with the Industrial Revolution, moved down to the Computer Revolution, then the Internet Revolution and the Information Revolution. 2020, we plugged into the Connected Revolution, the last hope for the common man. Why is it important we pay attention to the Connected Revolution? Because by 2030, the artificial intelligence will be here right with us. And understand that a man will choose AI over humans because artificial intelligence is more effective and efficient. So to that effect, let us stress on the Connected Revolution, because this is the revolution for the common man. A connector, like I stated, is someone that builds up a system or plugs into a system and connects people to value. Some key connectors as we have it now, the first is Jeff Bezos. This man has a system called Amazon. It took him a while to build, but now with this system, it simply connects people to value. His net worth $204 billion. With this same system, you and I can plug in as affiliate and make money from Amazon. Another key person is Travis Kalanick. Travis Kalanick has a system called Uber that he can simply connect people to services, net worth $2.8 billion. He's earning from it. The drivers are also earning. So every single system has a mindset of win-win. The creator is winning and people plugging in are also winning, and then value is being given. If a system you're building doesn't have these key features, then what you are building will not last. Another key person is Mark Zuckerberg, the man that has a system called Facebook. With this system, it simply connects people to people. But notwithstanding, because individuals are also running businesses, there is the business interaction going on this system. As individuals are also creating wealth for themselves, Mark Zuckerberg is also making money. Net worth $121 billion. Note that it is not the strongest of species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the ones that are most responsive to change. Let me explain to you the trajectory of wealth. This was the secret Peter understood, and he used it to his advantage. In creating wealth, where we got it wrong was that our focus has to be on wealth, because that is how exactly you create wealth, by focusing on wealth, right? That is wrong. The right channel is, rather than going about wealth that will give you access to power and knowledge, the right channel, you can focus and specialize on a knowledge. With this knowledge, you get access to a powerful system. With this system, automatically wealth is gravitated towards you. So rather than being like Paul that was pursuing money, you can become Peter that positioned himself for wealth to come to him. What is our plan? Our plan is to give you access to the sixth gear revolution, show you how you can use knowledge, which is the new currency, to create the lifestyle you desire, expose you to strategic and effective mentorship that you can use to create multiple streams of income, and also build a global brand for yourself that will be built to last. How does it work? It is very, very simple. With a one-time plugin, that is you using the sixth gear revolution, you simply give people access to value. There's no selling, there's no convincing, there's no marketing. Simply buy, use, and connect. That is the strategy. What is the value that we are plugging you into? It is products that are good for your eyesight, your immune system, sexual vitality, helps you with ulcer, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, ADHD, depression, as well as other health-related issues. It doesn't end there because we have what we call the energy pendant. The energy pendant helps protect you against electromagnetic radiation being emitted by electromagnetic devices. You would note that G-Mike is putting on the pendants. It comes in both gold and black color. The governor of Ondo State, the deputy, as well as the wife are styling the same product. Then we have the energy diffuser that is placed on any electronic device, and it helps prevent the emission of radioactive waves coming from this device to ensure that you stay healthy. What is our strategy? Buy, use, and connect. Now, how then do you connect people without having to convince them? It is simple, by using the system that saves you stress, time, energy, and money. The first on the system is called the third-party recommendation. We're going to sit with you, and then you're going to give us access to your social capital. You are not saying a word, you're simply sending a message. We are going to reach out to them on your behalf and invite them either to a physical session in our offices cut across Nigeria and outside Nigeria, or to a virtual session on Zoom. And then we have the video presentation, just like what you're going through, in 15 minutes, in 30 minutes, in 1 hour, in 2 hours. Anybody can go through it and get pure value as regards to understanding the sixth gear revolution. Or perhaps you can simply invite them to a Zoom webinar wherever they are in the world, and a professional will handle the understanding of the sixth gear revolution to give them more clarity. How then do you create multiple streams of income using one source, using the sixth gear revolution? It is very simple. The first way of earning is called the direct connector bonus. What it simply states is that for any single person you connect using the sixth gear revolution system, you're given a commission of 5,000 naira. Let's say you connect 100 persons. What you're getting as a commission is 500,000 naira. And then we have the matching bonus. With the matching bonus, for you to activate the matching bonus as well as the connector bonus, you have to be plugged into the system. You can simply plug in with 49,990 naira. With this, we'll set up your business portfolio. That is you there. The next thing is we begin to mentor and coach you after plugging in on how exactly you can access the potentials of the sixth gear revolution. We'll divide your business into left and right. And in using the system to make connections while we work together, you connect Zainab, that is a commission of 5,000 naira. Tosin, that is another commission of 5,000 naira. Now you have one person on your left, one person on your right. The matching bonus will step in. The company is saying, as long as there is one person position on your left, one person position on your right, you stand a chance of earning 7,000 naira. Now, Zainab and Tosin are also here to run the business. So they use the mentorship and the understanding, make their own connections. You now have two persons on your left, two persons on your right. It will match up and pay you 7,000 naira once, 7,000 naira twice, because there are two persons on your left, two persons on your right. Uju, Paul, Eunice, Zikura are also here to make their own connections. So they go ahead, start building their own business to last. And as long as there is one on your left, one on your right, you get a matching bonus of 7,000 naira. The organization is saying this: within the next 2 to 5 years, your business would have grown up to a level where they are hitting their maximum capacity. People are plugging in without you even knowing it, hitting your maximum capacity of 7,000 naira 40 times in a day. That is 280,000 naira. Let's just take, for example, that 1 year down the line, you're only activating 10% of the potential of your business. Monthly, that is 560,000 naira. For some individuals that want to take this a step higher, you can simply plug in with a 3 business portfolio. Once you do this, you have access to 3 business portfolio for yourself. Overnight income is 17,000 naira. The next thing is the mentorship. With the mentorship, we start using the system for you to grow your business. Daily and full potential, that is 840,000 naira. But what if 1 year down the line, you're only activating 10% of the potential of your business? That is 2.5 million naira. Let me show you how exactly you can activate the sixth gear revolution lifestyle, vacation, and housing plan. With this plan, you get access to vacation to different locations. I'm talking about Dubai, Seychelles, Maldives, Egypt, Europe, Bora Bora Island, a vacation where you can go to, not just you alone, but you and your family as well. We also are in partnership with an international company called Agroblock. The company handles construction of houses within 7 to 31 days. They are done. There is no bulk payment for this. Payment will be deducted in little bits over the years. For you to be plugged into this, you simply need to plug in with 349,930 naira. It will give you access to 7 business portfolio. Overnight income is 65,000 naira. Don't forget, each of your business portfolio has the capacity of fetching you 280,000 naira. In activating the full potential of your business, that is 1.9 million naira, but 10% of this, what we're looking at monthly, is 5.8 million naira. For individuals that want to just start big and earn big and grow fast, you can simply plug in the 15 business portfolio, going for 749,850 naira. Once you do this, you have access to 15 business portfolio, all for you. Instant income, once your registration is being done, is 189,000 naira. But don't forget, the daily potential of your business is 2.5 million naira. 10% of this, we're looking at monthly 7.5 million naira. We're not neglecting the fact that there are individuals that they love this system, but time is the limiting factor for them to be part of the mentorship. Hence, we have the VIP plan that gives them room to plug in and use it as an empowerment plan for other individuals. With the VIP plan, you pay a total of 1,549,690 naira. 15 business portfolio is used to set up the VIP's account, and the remaining 16 is used to empower dependents of the VIP. As we are mentoring them and they are running the business, the VIP begins to leverage from their effort. The requirement is very simple. At least one personal assistant to be given the VIP update and 100 contacts from which we are going to sort out and sieve out the most qualified individuals to be empowered using the VIP plan. After plugging in, what next? Mentorship begins immediately. Now, let me show you what the 6-Gear Revolution is doing for other people. Young Samuel Weke came to Abuja with the hopes of seeing how he could make ends meet after losing his father. He tried several businesses. It did not work, but he got access to the 6-Gear Revolution and was being mentored. 2 years down the line, as I speak to you, Samuel now lives life on his term as a millionaire and also a millionaire mentor. Amazon ambassador Imelda, on the other hand, was selling ugu to survive. She did this for a while. Things was not adding up. And then she got access to the 6-Gear Revolution. By virtue of the mentorship, her life transformed for good. Didi Nwala, Amazon ambassador, on the other hand, was a core member, and she knew the state of Nigeria, that after service, your future is not guaranteed. And she got access to the 6-Gear Revolution. She said yes to it. As I speak to you, she lives life on her terms. Dr. Wese Dauda, who is now retired, is an Amazon ambassador. Her major challenge was that she didn't have time for herself and her family. Understanding that she had done something like this before, she said yes to mentorship. And with the mentorship, as I speak to you, she has been able to resign her job, focused on the 6-Gear Revolution full-time, and she is living life on her terms, not just traveling the world alone, but traveling with her team, and she has all the luxury of time to be with her family. Chinasa Opara, who is an Amazon ambassador, on the other hand, was working with HP management. And working with HP, you would note that she is in the employee quadrant where you have to labor tirelessly. She understood that this would not take her to her point of financial freedom. Immediately, she got access to the 6-Gear Revolution and was mentored. She said yes to it full-time, resigned her job, focused on running the business full-time. As I speak to you, she's not only a millionaire, but she is helping other people live the life that they desire. Flashback 2016, Ambassador Sam Ozani was homeless but not hopeless in the city of Abuja. He had done something prior before this and had failed at it, but he understood that with mentorship, a man can become whatever he desired. And then he plugged into the 6-Gear Revolution mentorship. And as I speak to you now, he lives life on his term, traveling the world. But not only that, he is showing other individuals how exactly they can be able to position themselves to take advantage of the 6th-Gear Revolution. Ambassador Nefo, on the other hand, was in debt of 3 million when he saw this opportunity. And then he said yes to it. 4 years down the line, he has been transformed to a refined man. This was the office he was managing in the year 2016. 2019, he got this for himself. It is this same office in the city of Abuja that he entertains celebrities, top government officials, entertainers, to show them what is possible using the sixth gear revolution. Right about now, we have both national and international platforms calling him to come educate them how exactly they can be able to activate their own sixth sense. What is the reason why most people are plugging into the sixth gear revolution? Daily pay. You are in charge of your finances. You don't have to wait till the end of the month. There is no target. You are the one setting the target for yourself. There is no mandatory monthly purchases. One-time plugin covers it all. Selling is not a must. Simply plug in and use. This is transferable to your children, and it's a perfect empowerment plan for other individuals and an amazing opportunity to give back to the society. A basic concern I feel you might be having going through this: does it really work? Yes, it does. When you plug yourself into the mentorship. Do I need to convince people? No, simply use the system. Do I need to sell or market product? No, simply use the product for your own health benefit. Do I need to put in a lot of time? No, the individuals I showed you, some of them were running this part-time, some running it full-time. It is your decision. I already joined network marketing before and it did not work. I understand that, because then you plugged into a system that there was no structure, no support, no mentorship, and at the end of the day, you failed at it. But here, mentorship is the key to success. Hence our commitment to you, showing you how you can understand and activate the sixth gear revolution to create remarkable results for yourself. Give you access to our system, give you access to our structure, give you access to our support. Most importantly, unravel the secret that others have been able to use to create massive results for themselves within a period of 2 to 5 years. The key there is mentorship. So we give you access to all you need to know as regards to creating the result you want for yourself. Here is a summary of how you can get started. With the basic membership, that is 49,990 naira or 149,970 naira. With the sixth gear revolution plan, you can simply plug in with 349,930 naira, 749,850 naira. How do you get started? It is very simple. Get back to the person that sent you this video, plug into our fast track system, and get access to mentorship. The key to getting success is getting started. Welcome to the sixth gear revolution. Knowledge is the new currency.